되게 밥 먹는 데가 생뚱맞게 있어. 세탁기. 전자레인지. 그럼. 응? 짐도 너무 괜찮고 수영장도 있고 너무 괜찮은데? 그래? 그치? 여기 되게 크다. 짐도 괜찮다. 아, 이거?
So just now when you take the knee right, there's a R button.
그러네? 상관없어.
여기?
만약에 우리가 여기 살게 된다면. 근데 여기는 안 될 것 같지 않아도? 그치? 엄마 여기서 이거 한 번만 찍을게. 깜짝이야. 괜찮다. 4층 사람들 구경하면서 수영하겠어.
I'm having ice cream cone.
봐라, 여가? 알았어.
microwave oven.
Oh, what is that?
That is the home shelter for you to put your luggage and stuff. So you can go in and take a
Okay.
look. Yeah, we also have the gas burner over here. So this one
Okay.
normally for 2 bedroom is the induction cooker, the electric one. But this one is a gas one.
So guess here? No?
No, city gas.
Oh, okay, okay,
Don't
good,
even
good.
need to order the thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Store
Yes,
is it?
this is the store.
Is there any electronic consents here?
This one, let me see. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good, good. Okay.
So the owner is leaving.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Then master room. Master room actually, if you don't want the bed and the cabinet, then can approach from there as well.
Okay.
Okay. Then you have a very nice view of 2 sides.
And this is the bathroom.
Yes, this is the attached bath.
Okay.
This is your common bath which your
Okay.
your daughter can use.
Oh, the shower.
Then it's
Over
also
there.
natural. And then there is this common room. This common room is actually quite big. And this one actually you if you don't want can remove it.
Okay. Quite good.
It's a nice unit and you can be assured that the landlord will not ask you, oh, can I come and take a look at the house? Because landlord overseas.